great deal of Sobersley in midfield yet. Alexander-Arnold. Tony Jones to aim for, forced to Simicas. Diaz. Lovely little pirouette. Being played by the home side, trying to draw Southampton out of their defensive positions.
There's 6 players across the back line for Southampton. And it's so difficult for Liverpool to find gaps, and that's where you talk about that patience again.
Salah, Alexander-Arnold. Good block by Harwood Bellis. Benate. Sobersley. Gravenberg takes it off him. Gravenberg, Alexander-Arnold with some work space, digs it in there, but Ryan Man is having a standing game on the left side of the Southampton defence.
Yeah, I think that Harwood Bellis have stood really strong on that left-hand side. Been tested quite a few times down there, getting overloads Liverpool, but making sure that ball doesn't reach past the front post and the crosses have come in.
Into trouble. Simicas has to watch his step, already sitting on a yellow card. Diddling drives on. Look at the work ethic of Gravenberg, who's more than a midfield ball winner, multi-purpose, but filling that central spot superbly.
Yeah, Diddling fancied his chances, didn't he? He thought he could get round Ryan Gravenberg, but he's got that change of pace. He looks for a long strides when he gets into his sort of stride pattern. So difficult to take on.
Alexander-Arnold. Mosley. Bit of a stretch for Salah. Incredible low centre of gravity that his touch evading him.
They're not far off Liverpool. Maybe the final pass just hasn't quite been there, but they're getting in the right positions, and in that ball from Salah, so close to finding a teammate, and there's a few little moans and groans around the ground, but it's not far off.
Taking Suleimana. Just balance it out by giving credit for Southampton as well. They're certainly sticking to the letter of the game plan set out by Juric. Clutch coming wide to Walker Peters. Diddling. The referee acknowledged that it may have been a foul. Tries to keep the flow going for Southampton. Diddling. Nunes comes away with the ball. Salah, first time pass. Jones. Diaz to his left, Nunes down the centre, chooses Diaz. Diaz looking for the gap. Finding the fact and not the gap.
Yeah, he got it horribly wrong, didn't he? I just wonder whether he needs to blast that shot or just caress it into the far corner and bend it in there. It's a really good break from Liverpool, and Curtis Jones, he's just waiting for the right pass, and I wonder whether he could have continued a little bit further, but Diaz does well initially as he comes inside, and Kocha shows him that far side, but just the execution.
Well, they do have talent in reserve if needed. Harvey Elliott, a match winner, the hero in Paris with that goal 3 minutes from time. Szoboszlai. Nunes finds a little bit of space, nods it down to Diaz. Now Tsimikas. Is there something bubbling under the surface here? No, Southampton stick to the match. Gravenberch wins it back. Jones. Cute delivery for Alexander-Arnold. Southampton players just launching themselves at it. Magnificent Manning again.
Water ball from Curtis Jones in behind, and that's what you need, is a little bit of creativity, a little bit of invention. Sulemana switches off, and credit to Ryan Manning. I spoke before about not allowing it to get past that front post space, but this is the block from Bella-Kotchap. Gets it so close to Darwin Nunez, make sure he's close to him so he can't get that free shot at goal.
We've seen plenty of Southampton corners in this game. What can Liverpool cook up? 3 minutes, not half time. Little reticent there, and too much of a turn. He had more space than he realised, Darwin Nunez.
Yeah, he's had that a couple of times now as it's fell to him, Darwin Nunez, just the awareness of what's around him. As it comes into him, Curtis Jones wins the header. Perhaps maybe should just be onside, but then it's just that turn and spin, losing his balance. A bit more composure.
Man who needs a goal, he hasn't scored in the last 10 appearances. Darwin Nunez. Everyone's an expert. Hardly nail-biting stuff so far for the supporters inside the stadium. It's an intriguing matchup, this.
So many thought that this would just be a formality for Liverpool, but you've got to think of the exertion that was put into the game in midweek, how difficult that was. There'll be minds that are thinking about the next game, and that's very difficult to set the mindset to change and not think about Tuesday night because of how important it is, and just Liverpool's position in the league at the moment as well. It's very comfortable for them.
Szoboszlai. Quite sure the referee saw that. He went with the call of handball.
I think it's a really good spot because it is handball. It's very difficult because he can't do anything about it. His body position and his arm position and where it is.
There's Alan Lallana. 178 games in the colours of Liverpool, 4 majors. Has a Champions League and a Premier League winners' medal to show for his time on the banks of the Mersey.
Hugely important player here for Liverpool. One of the ones that stood out under Jurgen Klopp in his early years. And Jurgen Klopp loved his style of pressing and the way that he'd go after players, but also had that composure on the ball.
Tsimikas. Yes. Canate. Szoboszlai. Nunes. Sulemana has covered a lot of ground and shown a lot of confidence as well, the Ghana international.
He's got magnificent sort of running power, hasn't he, when he gets into his stride, and then also as well the close control. It causes defenders problems, but he's done it well a couple of times against him. Trent Alexander-Arnold not dived in, which is vitally important. Almost makes Sulemana make the decision.
We have an extra 5 minutes for one of these sides to find the first goal of the game. Oh, there's a miscommunication there between Alisson and Van Dijk. Small goal! Scores in the cup! Are leading top of the table Liverpool, and a rare calamity between the two senior stars in defence.
It's a complete mix-up from Liverpool, but there's a switch off in midfield, and Smallbone just finds himself in a gap in the heart of defence as he runs off Darwin Nunez. You'll see him in the picture by the referee, just runs into that space, and then Van Dijk, I think he should just clear it. I think you're asking too much of Alisson, but Alisson's asking the question, is there a foul from Matheus Fernandes? If you watch Fernandes here as it comes into him, he tackles Alisson, takes him to ground, and then Alisson just takes a step forward and allows that gap. And that's what he's asking for. He's asking for that foul there, Alisson. And as he gets up, he takes a step to his left, and that just allows Smallbone to reverse it through the legs. Really smart finish.